Hey, I wanted to go over how to solve an ideal gas law equation. That is the equation that I call PIV-NRT here. I kind of rewrote this so you could see it with the problem. P is for pressure, V is for volume, N is the number of moles, which is a measure of how many particles of a gas there are in a container. R is always the same thing. It has different numbers, but in this case it's going to be 0.0821, and the units will be liter atmosphere divided by mole Kelvin. And T is the temperature in Kelvin, and you must always convert degrees Celsius to Kelvin. So we're going to start by highlighting what we see. How many moles? That sounds like my unknown. 7.55 liters. Hopefully to you that sounds like a volume. 2.56 atmospheres. You need to know that that's a pressure, but it says it right here. And a temperature of 152 degrees Celsius, which needs to be converted into Kelvin. So I'm going to start by writing down what I know. So how many moles? That sounds like my unknown. And 7.55 liters. That sounds like volume. And 2.56 atmospheres is my pressure. And 152 degrees Celsius is my temperature, so 152. And I'm going to go ahead and change that and make it 273. Not make it 273, convert it by adding 273, and I'm going to now have a temperature of 425 K. Now I'm going to plug those numbers into this equation over here. Pressure 2.56. Usually I would write in the units when I'm working the problem, and the reason I'm not is just because I don't have that much room. 7.55 liters equals N, which is my unknown. R is 0.0821, and temperature is 425 Kelvin. Now I'm going to do some math. So this becomes N times 34.8925. I should round that, but I'm going to wait and round it when I get my final answer. And 2.56 times 7.55 becomes 19.328. That's a 3, by the way. 3. Okay. So now I divide both sides by whatever is within, which is the 34.8925, and divide this side by 34.8925. And I'm going to end up with these two numbers divided by each other cancel out, and then this one is going to get N is equal to 0.5539, which I'm going to round to 0.554. 3 sig figs, because that's how many in the problem, so 0.35. 0.554 moles, that's the problem. So I hope that helped you. For any of these problems, you can figure out what you're going to solve for. You might have to solve for P or V or N or T. And so any of these are possible. I hope this helps. Thanks.